Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me, by the way. Okay. Okay, great. Yeah, so just okay, just wait a second. Mr. P one yeah. One ear. If it's one ear, we're still just gonna have to get busy. Just let me know. Is it one ear or two sides? Can you hear left and right or just one side? By the way, you're looking at a fib, but this is what I'm trying to teach people, by the way. Yeah, is that you wait. What you're seeing now is a 1 hour break of structure here, yeah, in the market. But what you're doing is you're waiting for a pullback. You want to wait for a pullback to the 61.8 or the 786. If you get in here, this could be an impulsive sell, and this 1 hour break of structure may not hold. So you really want price action by Monday or today to keep going down, pull back to the 618 or the 786, and then look for your entry for your sell. If you see a 15 or 5 minute break of structure for the sell over here, this is telling you that a supply level is basically being created over here. This is a better way for you to be able to sell this pair rather than getting in straight away, because if you get in straight away, this impulsive sell, it's done 3 of these impulsive sells in the week and then bought all the way back up. So this is why you're saying the fib has failed. The fib has failed because you're not waiting for the retest and then the creation of the sell. This will give you a better chance of having less fake outs. And this is what I'm trying to teach people right now. Like you see this one here. If you jumped in the stream, please can you hit the like button? Only take you 1 second. We only got 1 like in here so far. Come on, guys and girls, hit that like button. So here's an example of it here. As you can see, we had a sell from here to here. Please hit the like button if you've just jumped in the Zoom or the live stream. Yeah, see, look, so here we had a sell from here to here. This is how we caught this trade yesterday. Yeah. So from here to here, and then there was a 1 hour break of structure here, and then there was a pullback to the 618 level here. This is what gave the first sell. But then going into London session yesterday, there was another pullback to the 618 level, almost the 786, and you can see a supply level was created here, and then there was a break of structure here on the 15-minute time frame for the continuation of this sell. And look how this hit TP1, TP2, TP3, and it looks like it's going down to TP4. So you want to wait for more setups like this, my friend, by the way, you know, rather than getting in straight away. It doesn't matter what time frame you do this on, use it kind of like that. And if you want to know my fib settings, they're just here. So you can copy this Fibonacci settings if you want. And make sure the 786 and the 886, I believe it is, or which one it is. Yeah, the 866, sorry, is at the top always for sells, and then make sure the 236 and the 382 is always when you're looking for buys, regardless of the time frame. So if the fib is not the right way round, then change your fib the other way around. Yeah, so let's say it was the wrong way round from me drawing it from here to here, then draw it from the other side. So then maybe you'll go from here to here. Do you get it? So just change it around, or even if you're not doing that, just change it around from here, draw it from here to up here like this, and then stretch it out. Always make sure the fib's the right way round, just to help you out. What are we looking at? So yeah, we've already got movement on AEDCHF. That was technically from yesterday. We had a pullback to the 50 area. So right now this trade from yesterday is running in 43 pips profit. All of this was based on the Neo indicator, just to let people know. So I'm just going to show you now. If you just give me a second. Just give me 1 second. Did take a screenshot of it, hopefully. The screenshots here. Let's see if the screenshot went here. Okay, yeah, there we go. So right here. Okay, and we're going to bring this chat back up. Please hit the like button if you've just jumped in. Okay, so you can see here, this is why I'm trading this strategy and what I'm trying to tell you about day trading. So you can see straight away, anything that's on a stop hunt one, whether it's this blue color or it's just changed to bearish or bullish. So like you can see here, NZDJPY has turned bearish. So now you'd be going to NZDJPY. You'll see what I'm saying. So let's go to NZDJPY quickly and you'll get the idea of what I mean. So right now we should be seeing a strong sell that's just happened on NZDJPY. Let's go over to it. There you go, you see? So see how Neo straight away is just giving me the indication that price action's weakened. So this is how I'm doing the strategy. And just like I was trying to tell you with AJ, same thing. So now NZDJPY is giving me an alert on my phone. Neo's helped me with that. Now all I have to do is wait for the sell down. When I see it's pulling back up, then I'll draw Fibonacci. So let's just say this it stopped here and started buying up. I'd be able to draw a Fibonacci from here to here, like this. Boom. So from this high to over here, and I'll just be waiting for my my pullback. So obviously that's not the way it needs to be. So you can see that Fibonacci is wrong. So I need to do it like this. Can you see? Sorry, it's this way. I need to do it from this way to this way to get the set. There we go. So imagine it stopped here. Yeah. Now I'll just be waiting for price action to pull back to the 618 or the 786. Look at see if it's got a supply area. I'd be able to tell if it's got a better chance of a supply area if I see a 5 or 15-minute break of structure from that area. So this is how it's helping me. So everything here you can see straight away. So right now, so even AED-CHF, the sell, look how stop hunt 1 on AED-CHF. I'm just going to open this bigger so you can see it properly. There you go. So people can see this properly. You can see stop hunt 1 was bearish, and then we saw this massive sell that we're seeing on AED-CHF now. We've also got other pairs that are appearing for possible trade setups as well. But that's all I do. I just wait for stop hunt 1 to literally turn blue. As soon as it's turned blue, I get an alert. And then, of course, if it goes to a 0, 1 or whatever in the bearish or bullish color, that gives me even a better confirmation that, you know, this new trend that's being formed for this 1 hour break and retest strategy is fine. So it's literally that simple. I get an alert and then I can just go to the pair and map it out. So all of these pairs here you're seeing are mapped out like that. So AED-CHF, we can see melting. If we go to GBP-CHF, I'm currently in this sell right now. Melting. You can see it pulled back to the 618 today. Remember yesterday it never pulled back to the 618. It went to the 50 and sold. But now it pulled back to the 618. We had a 15-minute break of structure early in London session. So everybody is free to take these charts and then literally use this, like I've said. So I'm giving out these trades basically to tell you that, look at these trades. These are possible buys or sells. I'm going to start printing that Neo indicator chart in the Discord as well, just so people will be able to see that and say, look, you can look for possible buys or sells on these pairs. What was I going to say? Yeah, so it's just basically kind of just play around with that type of idea. And then, of course, I might not be able to catch some of these trades on the live Zoom. You know, not all the time I'm going to be able to catch it because they're just going to go off. But look, NZD-CHF, if you go here, so you can see what I'm saying. There's no waffle. NZD-CHF, boom, stop hunt 1, 12 bearish. Now what we see in NZD-CHF do, we saw it do exactly what I said yesterday. So yesterday it never pulled back to the 618, remember. Now we had this sell down here. I just moved the Fibonacci to this level, and then coming into London session today, we had a pullback to the 618. Let me just switch on this Asian range indicator. And then in Asian session, it created this low. In London, it broke this low here on the 15-minute time frame, and then you was in from here. So you had a 14 pip stop loss, and so far this trade is running here. And then your take profit 1 was the Asian low here for 11 pips. Your take profit 2 would be yesterday's low down here for 40 pips. And I don't know if this, yeah, and then the previous week's lows down here for 49 pips. So that's take profit 3 in that trade. So you can see AED-CHF was yesterday, but NZD-CHF was today because we never saw a pullback. Price action respected this area. And then we saw our supply area basically being formed in here. again, like I've told you. So instead of even drawing the lines, even though I drew the lines before, to make it easier for you, just use the Fibonacci. It's quick and simple, and people use the fib. I know if you watch a lot of Forex people, they're all using the fib. So right now, GBP CHF, and that's running in good profits. AED CAD is running great. So I'm just trying to check a trade because I re-entered SPX and now let's see what's doing. They're still running slow. These pairs are running slow. It's still selling. Let's see. Okay, cool. Yeah, so right now I'm still in German 30 and SPX. They stopped me out last night because it gapped. It did a weird gap. I don't really trade those pairs, so I'm not too familiar with when they close and that. But it did gap me, and then I re-entered. These were signal trades, so they stopped us out yesterday, and now it seems like they're going off. Again, they're both Neo setups as well. I re-entered them for the sells. You know, like I said, the confluences are all there on the Neo dashboard for SPX and German 30. I'll do another dashboard and show you that later in what you might call it. In fact, I've even got that screenshot. Bear with me. Let's go over this first, and I'll go back to that one. Don't worry about this. I'll go back to that one when we're a bit more free. So AED CAD yesterday, I did tell people about the trade from here. There was a break of structure right over here, and this did hit take profit 2. If you're new in here, please just hit that like button. You can see here it hit take profit 2. If you got in from yesterday when I gave this out in New York session. So you're seeing these trades are doing well. They're not doing rubbish based on this whole Neo dashboard, literally. So look, AED CAD bullish, you see here, boom. And then there we go, take profit 2 was hit. But we waited for the breakout on the 1 hour, the retest. And you see here, look, the retest to the 786. So this is supposed to be the 236. This fib is the wrong way round. Obviously, I'm drawing the fib manual, so this is sometimes why it's the wrong way round, but you get the gist of it. Now, let's go to EuroCAD, see what happened. EuroCAD never pulled back. So I'm going to check any pairs you do ask about in a bit. But for now, of course, you just have to bear with me. I'm just going over the strategy so people can understand this. So the more and more we come on these live Zooms, the more you're going to understand the strategy, the more you're going to go away. And then when I've told you a pair, you're going to be able to trade yourself as well. And like I said, it's going to be very beneficial if you join my Discord. The link is in the description of this video because I'm going to be putting this dashboard in the Discord every single day, pretty much so. Or if there's a new change, I'll be putting it in there. Once this indicator is completed, everyone with it is going to be able to have access to see this anyway. If you are interested in getting this product for when it's completed, you can get on the pre-order list. Just let me know. And it's just 100 GBP lifetime access, and you also get VIP as well. So EuroCAD hasn't pulled back to there, hasn't pulled back to where we would need it for continuation of a buy, but it just went off. GBP CAD here, boom, look. So we had a 1 hour breakout here. We had a pullback to the 236. So if you're still in here, Mr. P, Mr. 1045, then you can see what I'm talking about. 1 hour breakout. Boom, pull back to the 236. Look at the buy that it's done. So now this buy has gone all the way up here now. You see? So this is almost near yesterday's high for the take profit that I said it could hit. And this is how you want to be trading these breakouts when you get these massive breakouts that you're looking at, AJ, all those type. Wait for the pullback and then wait for the, after the pullback, wait for the new break of structure on the 5 or 15 minute time frame in that direction. You will lessen your fake outs basically. NZD CAD as well. This was another one I marked out yesterday. So look at this one. So our overall take profit was up here. This did manage to hit. Where are we? Sorry, let me move this. This did manage to hit 57 pips in profit from that simple move. We had a 1 hour break of structure. We had a pullback to the 382. Again, perfect level. We had a break of structure here on the 15 minute time frame. Let me just get rid of this so you can see. So it's all price action, people. We had a thingy here. We had a break of structure right here. Boom. You'd have been in right from this candle here. I'll zoom in for anyone that can't see, in case you're on your phone. Right there. And now continuation of a trade. So let's just move this Fibonacci up a little bit and let's see what happens. So we're not missing anything. So right now we're still waiting for price action to pull back. So we would like it to pull back to here yeah, for a possible continuation of a trade. So we want to see them sell back down to here for a continuation of a trade. All of these ones are still going off right now, so let me just go into here. So I've got to check my accounts. I'm in trades. Just waiting. Hopefully we see continuations on them. Boom. So AED-CHF's already gone off, so I wouldn't trade that. I would say GBP-CHF has already gone off as well. I'm looking at it hitting yesterday's low for a take profit on GBP-CHF. I got in from here this morning. So that'll give me about 42 pips. So I want it to hit this level here, yesterday's low. Good morning, mate. So hopefully it does hit yesterday's low. Is there a previous week's low down here as well? Yeah, that'd be a nice trade if it does go all the way here, but I don't think it will do that. But if it does, you never know. It's the end of the month. They might just do one big push to finish off the prices that they need to hit. So yeah, NZD-CHF as well has already gone off. So this was a trade that gave out London and New York. It was there for anyone to be able to take. Supply area, pull back to the 618, continuation of a trade. Again, did I go to this one? Yeah, I did. NZD-CHF there. Yeah, you can see. Boom. Cool. AED-CAD. Okay, AED-CAD is a possible new trade. That's if it holds this low here. So this one here is pulling back right now. So let's go here. So this is on the 618. So AED-CAD is more of probably a New York pair anyway. We have to see what happens. So AED-CAD is a trade we'll be looking at a setup for. Your take profit 1 would be here today. In fact, it would be here, which is the London mid-range. Your take profit 2 would be here, which is the Asian range. Let's just move this here, the Asian range low. And your take profit 3 would be here, which is the Asian mid-range. And then your take profit 4 would be the Asian high. But right now, that's only if this low gets respected. If this low doesn't get respected and it breaks, then we'll take this trade off the list of pairs that we're looking at. We won't be interested in this. So we just have to see what it looks like. So let's put this up at the top for something that we might trade. Again, EuroCAD has gone off. Is it pulling back yet though? Okay, so EuroCAD, we'll be looking at this one as well. So let's move this up here. So these are the pairs we're looking at for possible trades today. They might come through in New York session though, because we need them to pull back. If you're new in here, please just hit that like button. GBP-CHF. So we've got AED-CAD, EuroCAD. That might give us trade setups. These have already technically gone off. They're pulling back though, the CHFs. I don't know why. I'll go check news in a sec. Let's see GBP-CAD. Yeah, GBP-CAD as well could give us a possible trade setup. But we need it to pull back to the 382. So we're not interested in that just yet. Here we go, move that there. And then NZD-CAD, is it pulling back? Let's see. And then NZD-CAD as well. So it's all the CADs basically. 382, yeah. So this one could give us another trade if it goes back to the 382. So we're just waiting on that as well. So it's all the CADs basically. So we've got NZD-CAD, AED-CAD, EuroCAD, and GBP-CAD. Those are all trades that can pull back to the 382. They're all buys as well. So if they pull back to the 382, that'll be perfect. We're waiting for a 15-minute or 5-minute break and break of structure. And then we could be possibly looking at a trade setup. But we have to wait for the break of structure first. So those are the 4 pairs there if you want to mark them down. Again, if we go over here, not here. We go over here. Let's see which ones are. So we've got AD CAD. Yes, it's bullish. Euro CAD is bearish, so we've got to be careful of that one. It's telling us that's still bearish. GBP CAD is bullish, so that's good. And then NZD CAD is bullish, so we go back over here, and then we'll put Euro CAD last. So yeah, simple as that. Anybody want me to check any pairs as well while we're here? Let me know. If you want me to check any pairs, please let me know. Also, let me know if the stream isn't running too slow. It seems like it's running a bit slow on my computer, so let me know if it's running okay for you guys and girls. If there's any pairs you want me to check, please let me know. They're melting. I'm going to go and check these pairs here. If there's any trading instruments you want me to check, please let me know, guys and girls. If you can still hear me as well, let me know, because no one's typing right now, so I don't even know if you can hear me. So you can see yesterday, that we had a possible entry for 5-minute break of structure. Some of them broke 15-minute as well for a sell on this pair. It didn't want to do it yesterday, so I re-entered here just in London session myself. I did tell everybody that this is a pair we could be looking at based on a higher time frame analysis, which was here. So hopefully they do keep selling it. I'll check gold in a second, mate. I'm still not trading gold though. I advise everyone that unless you're already in the buy, still buying from that Tuesday level. So it was very risky yesterday of what it could have done. I think it bought off the Asian high, but it was very risky. So again, you can see straight away here. Let me just hide this. Boom. You can see straight away here, it grabbed this liquidity here, broke through. So it did a liquidity grab, and then we're seeing a possible rejection. The next liquidity is at the peak high. So that would be turning this into a new buy trend. So my idea was that they shouldn't go that high. They went a little bit high. They gapped the market on the close. You know, they're weird, these indices. They gapped the market. So it stopped us out when we entered yesterday for the sell. I got back in just that London session for the sell on this pair. This was a trade I was talking about yesterday. So hopefully they keep selling. SPX as well went for this liquidity here. I still had suspected that they might have gone for this liquidity over here. But right now we're currently seeing a possible sell. So hopefully it keeps selling. We will see. These are neo trade setups. The break of structure right here in the daily. And then we've had a pullback. And it's the Fibonacci the same way I said before. So I'll go into gold as well. Let me just check it. But those pairs are slow. SPX and German 30 move so slow, man. It's slow. Yeah, gold, we're just seeing a pullback sell right now. My idea, I'm going to keep saying on gold, is that gold is a buy. You're probably going to see more of a buy because the liquidity left up here on the monthly time frame. So probably with NFP week next week, we're going to see a strong buy when the new monthly candle opens. It's going to be a new quarter, like I explained in the first Zoom that I did, or the first live stream, is that when the market, even though a quarter is every 3 months, it doesn't actually open the new month candle until the 4th month. If you just go to the 3-month time frame, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. So it's very weird, but it does that anyway. So look here. So you can see here, we're still in the January 1st quarter of the year. So not until next month will it open a new 3-month candle. So that new 3-month candle being opened, yeah, it's going to do a huge move in one direction, basically. It's going to be a massive order level that they'll probably do something from. So I suspect that they're going to go for this liquidity up here, basically, over here for NFP week. I'm going to go down to the lower time frames just so we can see what it's doing. But that's my idea of gold, by the way. My overall idea. So again, it's still one of those ones. It's too risky to trade. Like when I look at it, I don't see anything safe. It's just in a range. Even though we're seeing like a small trend, we caught this buy here from Tuesday, and it's still buying from there. So the buy that we caught on Tuesday. So basically, just to make it better for you, long story short, unless it pulls back to this area here, which is 1943, or if it goes down to this one here, which is 1934, I wouldn't be looking at anything on gold, another buy on gold. I'd rather it goes to that level. I think they're trying to trick people with this sell. They've even left this massive liquidity here, which they're probably going to go and grab as well with a buy. So unless you're in here already or here, I called out both of these buys basically in my Discord. If you just join my Discord, I've got a free area, which I post all my gold analysis in every week, and I post it in here, so you can just join my Discord as well, and I post all my gold analysis, and you can see exactly here when I gave out the trade on Tuesday, and then what happened with the trade after, and then I gave out the trade. Where is it? I gave out the trade here. I said that we're looking for buyers in between this zone here, these two zones, and then we had a demand level, just like again build, and then we had a buy up there. Again, this was Neo that was telling me to look for a buy there. I showed every single person. So that's how Neo's helping me. Neo's helping me catch these massive reversals, or Neo's also helping me catch these pullbacks in the market as well. As we can see from here, see Neo's stop hunt 1 was bullish. So, and that's USD CHF, sorry. Let's go to gold. Posted it further up. Here we go. I think it's here. Yeah, here. So you can see stop hunt 1 was still bullish. And that's how I was looking at the buy. That was the one we caught on Tuesday, and there was even another one here. My bad. So this is the sell, even that came through all the way down, and then there was another buy. I don't want to go too much into it, but I take it you get the gist of it all. So yeah, when Neo stop hunt 1 is telling me to look for a trade, that's when I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm starting to look for a trade now, basically. So right now on gold, yes, you could be seeing a sell down, but you know, again, I can only give you my best advice on what I'm seeing. You've had a 1 hour break of structure here. So if you was looking to take this, but Neo's in a bullish trend on gold right now, it's not bearish. So even if it does this, it basically could do this, do what I'm teaching you with the Fibonacci. So where are we here? Let's do this first. See if this one, nope. So we need to go from here to here. Here to here. There, you'd be waiting for gold to pull back. So more than likely, you're waiting it to pull back to the Asian mid-range or the Asian high, basically around this level. That would be a supply area for you, this whole area here. And then you'd be looking for a sell back down. Basically, it might even just pull back to the 618 and so. So that's what you'd be looking for. And that 618 is kind of the break of structure on the 1 hour time frame. So that's what you could be looking for a possible sell. But like I told you, for me, it's telling me that this is still bullish. So I'm not saying there can't be, obviously, gold, you can scalp gold, I get it, but I'm always trying to look for the kind of bigger move. So I don't know how you kind of trade gold, completely up to you, my friend. But again, I'm only looking for buys on gold. I'm not looking for sells because I don't know what it's going to do. Look how many times they sold, pull back, sold a little bit, sold a little bit. So yeah, it's all money, but then they did this aggressive buy. So again, on Tuesday, I gave out this entry and you would have made all this money up to here. So that's my outlook anyway on that so far. Hopefully that makes sense, Miguel. Does that make sense? Let me know. Just give me a heads up if it makes sense, Miguel. Any other pairs you want me to check, people? Like I said, I'm in German 30 SPX. I'm in GBP CHF on another account. And I'm in CAD CHF as well. So I'm in sells on everything right now. I don't know how much I'll get off of this sell though, because they would have to do a big move because it's the end of the month. So I'll definitely be closing my trade regardless of where it is. If it doesn't hit my take profit, because I'm not risking that monthly candle open. Woo, that monthly candle, I'm telling you guys and girls, they'll ricochet off that level. So I've seen it too many times. That's what caught me the biggest drawdown of this month when I didn't close EA. I'll check UJ for you, mate. So hopefully I see a massive impulsive. They need to clear this imbalance on German 30. I need them to clear that. USD JPY. No problem, Miguel. Like I said, the buys are the strongest ones right now. You take USD JPY. So we have got a 1 hour break of structure here. Let's see what the Neo dashboard is telling us on UJ. Selling us is bearish at the moment. Oh yeah, it's done a massive buy. So it is telling us it's bearish. Let me go here to, let's go see 4 hours so we can see this better. Yeah, they're still buying. That's why I said these JPYs are risky. Look at this. These JPYs are risky, man. So it is bearish at the moment. Has it broken 1 hour structure? No, it hasn't. So its 1 hour structural break level is here right now. Right here. Yeah. So you're waiting for it to break this level with a 1 hour candle closure, and then which is the Asian low, and then you want to see a pullback again. So you have to wait to see what happens. So once it breaks, it's starting to sell now. So you could be seeing that. Look, you're seeing a massive sell. It's a massive sell, boy. Oh, this market's moving aggressive. It's moving aggressive, guys and girls. So you're starting to see that. Let's go check fundamentals quickly. So if you want to be patient, you wait for the break and the retest. If you want to be aggressive, you would have got in there, but it hasn't even broke 1 hour structure yet. So yeah, it's completely up to you. We're 9 o'clock now. No problem, mate. No problem, DK. I'm going to abbreviate people's names in here as well. It just makes it easier if I can't, pronounce it. It's all this Euro news moving nuts. The Euro news is always every single London session, man. Crazy Euro news. So we've got more Euro news later, so we've got to see what that does. Right now it's showing us that if Euro news is negative, we're seeing a lot of sells on GBPs. I'll go check the Euros as well. USD, the biggest news today would be the Michigan consumer statement. That is usually the biggest news when it comes to this time. We got some Fed, Baker Hughes. I'm trying to see. Yeah, it's here and there. We're gonna see some movement anyway in the chart. Yeah, they just did a nasty push down for the sell, which is great. Great for me. So that was a push there. Like I said, I'm in. Let's go back over here. Let me just check these ones quickly. So still waiting for them. Come on, push, push, push. I need them to break this level. They were struggling. If they break this level, then yeah, this is probably going to keep melting. But then again, indices are indices. These things are funny. The way it just froze. German 30 just froze on me yesterday. I was like, what? On 8 cap the broker, it just froze. German 30. Weird as hell. Literally just froze. And it didn't come back to like 12. So I had to leave it. And then I came back at like 12 and then it gapped and it just hit my stop loss, but then started selling. So I was like, what the hell is this? So yeah, German 30 I haven't had the best time with so far. I've only traded it like 3 times. So it's nothing. I just traded it because it was the only Neo swing trade, day swing trade that was appearing to the this week. So that's the only reason why I traded it. SPX, I've traded it before in the past, but I haven't really traded it too much with Neo. But I said, why not? It was the only 2 trades that appeared for this week. Let's go back over to this one here. Not import list. No, I don't want to go to the import list. That'd have been bad. Imagine I had some naughty stuff that popped up there. Let's go to here. Let's go to here. Let's go back to AD CAD. So AD CAD seems like it's respecting this level so far. Let's go to the 15-minute time frame. I'm already selling it. I'm selling it again. It took me out. It probably took anybody that took the signal out as well. But then I re-entered early in London session. I just re-entered. I didn't have enough time to message everyone because I had to take my son to school. So I re-entered and then I had to get ready for the Zoom. And I was just like, I'm hoping everyone can just basically get in because I did tell us all that we could look for sales on it. So I've re-entered, my friend. I'll go to the market structure why it was already selling. I'll go and explain that after. So AUD CAD, we're waiting for a 5 or 15 minute break of structure back up. It'd probably be better to wait for a 15 minutes so far. It's a bit crazy. But let's go to the 5 minute chart and see this, because this looks like it's going to break the low. So on the 5 minute time frame, we have a break of structure here. Obviously, if you enter on a 5 minute time frame, when it does break the structure, you've got a smaller stop loss for the buy. So you're going to lose less money if you enter here. Can we hit that like button, people? We've got some more people joining in here. If you hit the like button, even if you're going to go, it's cool. Just hit the like button for me, just so more people can see the stream over on YouTube. So 5 minute break of structure is right at this level here. So if it closes on a 5 minute candle here, then you can look for that. Guys and girls, you're going to have to, if you're looking at these trades and you're looking to take them yourself, then you're going to also have to be paying attention to them whilst I'm talking, because I can't obviously pay attention to all of them. I'm going to set an alert here. I'm not going to take this trade myself because I'm already in trades, but this is for anybody else. I'm just, remember, I'm creating a strategy, which is a 1 hour break and retest strategy based on the Neo indicator. So this is my indicator. For anyone that's new in here, you can message me on Discord or Telegram to find out more about this. I'll put the playlist link in here as well. So anytime this shows me look for a buy or sell from stop hunt 1, that's when I'm looking for it. So I get an alert on my phone as well. And this is bullish right now. So AUD CAD could possibly buy if it breaks structure. And then you could get the break, the retest, if it's a 5 minute to make it better. But if we go to the 15 minute time frame, the 15 minute break of structure is all the way up here so far. So that's very far away, not a very good entry. So if you did get in on the 5 minute break of structure, it is pulling very heavy to the bearish side, could break the low of the 1 hour structural buy. But of course, you'd have a smaller stop loss, so it'd be a minor loss if you took it. I mean, what's the loss on this if we're looking at a break of structure here? It's like 6 or 7 pips, so you lose like, let's say $7 if you enter the 0.10 on a certain leverage on this account. So we're looking at that now. So I've set an alert on this one here to see what the 5 minute chart does. This one here still needs to pull back some more, so we'll go back to 1 hour time frame. So we're still waiting. Euro CAD has to pull back some more. And GBP CAD has to pull back some more as well. So yeah, we'll see. They may not pull back though, these ones. Let's go see these ones. ADCHF is still melting from yesterday. So this is the exact strategy that I'm talking about. So you can see here, we're almost at the TP4 on ADCHF. This is when a pair gets respected, and it gets respected towards what the weekly cycle is basically doing. Is this it here? Yeah, here. So I did go over this yesterday. I made a video about it as well. So every time I do these Zooms, if I say something that's important, I'll crop those parts of this whole session, not the whole session, of that part of the session, and then I will be uploading them obviously to YouTube as shorter, condensed like videos for people that obviously don't want to watch a 2 hour live stream, even though it's probably important because you're going to learn so much. But hey, I can't help everybody. You know what I mean? So there you go. I condensed them down, and it explains the midweek reversal. So most times that's what we're trading. So I'm not going to be doing live streams on Wednesday, because on Wednesday they're trying to find the high or the low of the week. We clearly see here they did establish the high of the week, because we're Friday right now, unless they do a mad buy all the way back up here. Right now it looks like they've established the high of the week on the Wednesday, and we've seen the breakout, the retest, and the continuation of the sell going down. So that's what we're basically trading here, guys and girls. And we'll possibly be seeing the same thing on this. So again, you're seeing the same thing here. Look, Wednesday, high of the week formed, possible. So we've seen the breakout here. So there's definitely a supply level from this candle here. Boom, 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 because price keeps reacting off of it. And there you go. Same thing, midweek reversal. And then we go to NZDCHF. Same thing happens again. Wednesday, high of the week, breakout, retest, sell. So it's the same thing for buys and sells. That's what we're trying to trade. We're trying to trade the midweek reversal. So not all the time will it form on a Wednesday. Sometimes it can form from the Friday, pull back by the Tuesday, give the move. That's what we saw on gold. We saw a pullback on the Tuesday. It formed on Friday. Just give me 1 second, people. There we go. All right, cool. So yeah, we're just waiting on these pairs now. So AD CAD is the only one that looks like it could be a possible trade setup if it does respect the low. It's the only one that looks like it could give us a possible re-entry. But it did hit TP1 yesterday from New York session when I gave out the trade. Sorry, it hit TP2. I'll go check US oil now. US oil went back into a buy. So it never respected structure yesterday. And it went back into a buy. So we've seen a 1 hour, but so here we was looking for a sell. They faked us out. There was oil news, gas news. So that's why this buy happened here. So it never worked. This one here. So we'll get rid of that. Let's get rid of this stuff. Let me just get rid of this stuff here so we don't have too much on the chart. We've got a nice clean chart. Yeah. We've had a 1 hour break of structure here on US oil. Boom, boom, boom. 1 hour break of structure. And now you'd be waiting for it to settle down. We want to see it settle down first and start buying back up. And then we're going to look for our Fibonacci. So we can't set our Fibonacci yet because we haven't seen the buy. So we have to wait for now. Let's wait for it to chill. When it chills, then you've got to draw your Fibonacci. So imagine this like here, you see? So it did this here. So let me give you an example. So right here. So there, something like that. You see? And then you'll stretch your Fibonacci out. And obviously if it keeps selling down, then you just keep moving your fib to there. So you would have moved it to here. And then eventually you would have moved it to here. And then you would have said, okay, I'm looking for a sell trade now. Because now it seems like it's holding this last low. Yeah. And then you can see here was the 618. This is why we was looking for sell trades. You can even see it reacted off of there. It actually did sell to an extent, but then it obviously used news and then impulse. You can see this ridiculous candle on the 1 hour time frame and did that. So you're waiting for this to go down, hold a support, buy back up, and then use your Fibonacci to find your 618, your 786, or your 886 entry. But an easier way to see when it possibly is giving you an entry there is wait for a 5 or 15 minute break of structure. What's the trend in the 1 hour time frame? Yeah, right now it's broke structure on the 1 hour time frame. So if we're just looking at simple price action, right now it's bearish. So on the 1 hour time frame, you can see it's bearish right now. But again, like I said, for it to have a better understanding of holding this level, you got to wait for your break, your retest. You're looking for a supply zone rejection and then a sell. So far, we're not seeing a strong enough pullback to make our low. The only way we can make our Fibonacci low right now is from here to here. So here's our Fibonacci from here to here right now. And the 618 levels here. So it might just pull back to here and then give you a sell. So you can see at 74.29, you're looking for some reaction off of that level. Any other pairs you want me to check, people? Anything else? Let's go to AD CAD. Nope, looks like AD CAD's going to break that low. So it's better when they move like this. We'd rather they just break the low and we can take the pair off the system. It's worse when they give us these fake entries like what they did on the SPXs yesterday, SPX and US 30 yesterday. That was just ridiculous. I hate when they do that. It's like, why? If you're going to buy, just buy. If you're going to sell, just sell. I'll check USD CAD now. USD CAD is on a mad wonder. It's on a mad sell. So, yep, you can see US 500 is still melting right now. And again, same thing. So even here, this is why I re-entered, because obviously Neo's telling me to enter this trade. And then we've also had a break of structure here. Not here, here. We had another 1 hour break of structure. So you can see at 6 a.m. we had this as well. So I'm like, okay, yeah, cool. So yesterday was a fake out, very annoying, but it happens. They divergenced, gapped up. They were just doing a crazy buy in Asian session, like late Sydney session going into Asian. They did this. Then when I've woken up, because I don't trade Asian, I try not to anyway. And then they done that. So I was just like, hey, I'm gonna get in again. Why not? And the reason why is because my first entry was here. I've already done gold, by the way, Milan. But I'll do it again for you. Like I said, I'm not taking no trades on gold unless it's gonna buy off the levels I've put in my Discord. So because it was at the high of yesterday, I was like, hey, my entry was lower than that yesterday, so I'm going to take the trade anyway, so I'll still make the same money to my original take profit. And then we did have a 15-minute break of structure here as well. You say USD CAD. All right, cool. USD CAD. USD CAD. Melt German 30, melt SPX. Make me some money. Melt. Disrespect all the bullish structure. Melt. USD CAD, yeah, this is a nice breakout we're getting right now. We've got a 1 hour break of structure here. Right over here. What do we see on the dashboard here? This is a screenshot of the dashboard though. I need to get it. It still says it's bearish right now, by the way. Let me check. Hold on a sec. I'll be back with you 1 second. Yeah, still says it's bearish right now. Says it hasn't. This could be a fake out buy basically, but you have it. We're just looking at price action. We've got a 1 hour breakout here, and of course you've got to wait for it to calm down. So this Fibonacci is not going to be entirely correct. You've got to wait for it to calm down. But if we're looking at it, it's already broke this swing high. So if you, let's just say you're looking at it from this swing high to here, this swing low, you're waiting for a pullback to the 236 or the 382. But again, it's still saying it's bearish for me. So I'm not looking at any trade setups on this right now, because they could just be faking out. They've been doing that a lot as well. If you can see, look, fake out, fake out, fake out. So it could be a fake out. It does need to reverse though, because it's mad oversold. But yeah, if you are looking for any possible entries in this, this is based on this swing high to this swing low down here. Then if it pulls back to the 236 or the 382, you could be looking at a continuation on a buy here. But again, I'm just waiting. If it doesn't give me my stop hunt 1, I'm not taking it, because I've tested the data on it, and yeah, they'll just fake you out sometimes. So again, it's not guaranteed. Doesn't have to respect it. It's only as good as what the indicator's created to be. But in the end of the day, the indicator doesn't control billions of dollars being shifted. So if we are just looking at pure price action, you're looking at a pullback again to the 236 or the 382. You can wait for it to calm down and sell back down a bit, and then you can obviously draw your Fibonacci from wherever it stops to get a different reading on your fib to see. But it has broken 1 hour structure here, and it's broke 1 hour structure here as well, and it's even broke 1 hour structure here. So it's broke 3 levels of 1 hour structure, if not 4. So it is going obviously bullish right now. So hopefully that makes sense for you. Come on, CHFs, melt, melt. All right, cool. So gold again, as I've said, I've done the analysis here on gold. We're obviously seeing a 1 hour break of structure on gold. We see the 1 hour break of structure. Right now, you'd be looking for it to pull back. Again, this is like USD CAD. It's based on this low to this high up here. You'd be looking at a pullback to the 786 or the 886 for a possible sell. If you open up this indicator, that is the Asian range, mid-range here, or the Asian session high. So in between this high and this mid-range, you're looking for a pullback and then a break of structure on the 5 or 15 minute for a continuation of a sell back down to clear out the liquidity here and here. That's if you're looking for a sell, but again, I'm not taking these sells. I'm only looking for buys on gold, because my analysis on gold is that it's going to buy because we have this. I cannot see why they would do a massive monthly candle going all the way up here and then leave this liquidity over here. So basically my whole idea from seeing what gold's been doing over the years now is they go for this massive liquidity wicks, especially if they pull it all the way there. They're more than likely going to be going for it. GJ, EJ, AJ, they're all the same. They've all broken 1 hour structure now. Again, if we go over here, look, AJ, bearish. So yes, we'll be looking at trades on this probably from Monday. If it holds it, GJ, EJ, again, bearish. So we'll be looking at trades on Monday for this. Where's EJ, AJ, and GJ? And GJ, bearish. So we'll be looking at trades on Monday for this. If we go back over here, and I'll go over to here, so I can just mark these out. So that's gold right now for that one. But again, like I said, look for buys. GJ, AJ I've marked out. So make me money today. Where are we? 1 hour. So you can already see it starting to happen. This is why I said you don't get in on the impulsive sell straight away, because you're seeing the market break back up right now. Yeah. And now it's even good because you've seen it stop there. So now you've seen it. You have actually seen it stop there. This is on price action right now. So you want to see if it pulls back to the 786 basically. So if it does pull back to the 786 right there, then you would be looking at a possible sell trade on this based on that. So you want the 786 or 618, but you want it to go here, and then you want it to break 5 or 15 minute structure. Obviously 5 being more aggressive, 15 minute being a bit safer, but with the 15 minute your stop loss is going to be bigger basically, unless it's a very tight 15 minute break of structure. So yeah, that's kind of what you're looking at. But really what I do, this whole strategy is based on, we get the breakout. Yeah. So to make the strategy simple for you, this gives me alerts on my phone, or I can just check it. Obviously, this is the beta version of the Neo project here. So this is why nobody else has it yet. But again, it should definitely be completed in April. So we shouldn't have any more issues. Everyone should have access to this that's on the list to this. So this gives me indications on my phone, and alert pops up, boom, boom, boom. Or here I can see it straight away. I can add any other pair to this as well. I've just put this because this is the maximum amount of pairs you can put here. And then you can have another tab with all the indices, metals, oils, or whatever else you want, cryptos. And then once I get the alert here, all I'm waiting for is a 1 hour break of structure, as we've seen here. And then I'm waiting for a pullback, and then I want to see it go to this level. Yeah. And then I want to see a rejection. Now, why this does help as well, just so you can see, it helps me even more because you can see this here has the break of structures. So basically on Neo, it reads all these break of structures I keep telling you to mark out yourself. Again, this is why this is great for you. You don't have to be marking out all these charts. The indicator, you can see, I'm going to put the playlist in here. It shows you all of these break of structures. You get it? So, and you get alerts for them as well. So it's multi-time frame as well, guys and girls. So this is set to the 15 minutes. So it's already telling me on AED when I took the screenshot 3 candles ago, it broke 15 minute structure. So I can change this to the 1 hour. So once I've got a stop hunt one, I can just change this to the 1 hour. It could always just be on the 1 hour, and then I can get it, and then I'll just get the 1 hour alerts, or I can just go and check on the 1 hour chart when it did break last, and then I can have the 15-minute alerts or 5 minute. So then it's always just alerting me when to get every entry. And you can set it to individual pairs if you want to. So you don't have to have all these pairs here. So it's not as many pairs. So all of it is on this dashboard, really. I don't have to go to TradingView. Like, I literally don't. I'm only doing it so you guys and girls can see what I'm doing. So, yeah, GJ is like that. Sorry, AJ is like that, my bad. And then when we go over to EJ, it'll probably be the same as well. So we're starting to see it pull back now here. So boom, 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 right there. You're seeing a pullback now. This is a bit of a tight one. I'd preferred it to go a bit more. Has it broke 1 hour structure? It hasn't actually broken 1 hour structure. 1 hour structure is here. So really and truly, we can't even be looking at this right now. The 1 hour structure low failed, rejected. You see? So no, it hasn't broken 1 hour structure, EJ and GJ. Again, failed. You see, so this is these JPYs they're buying. It's a strong buy trend. Another thing I'm going to show you as well here. So okay, cool. So we see that. Let's switch this back on. Whenever the market goes into this trend here, yeah, never sell it. If it does the same for selling, never buy it as well. So this is what you're saying USD CAD right now, but for buys, you shouldn't, because basically the logic behind it is that one that, remember I taught you, there's a midweek reversal, there's a trend in market which we're seeing here. Again, I said this all from like Monday, Tuesday, and I'm not lying. You can see it's happening. And then there's a consolidation market. Yeah. Whenever you get a trending market, they're the hardest markets to gain entries into. Of course, if you get a nice enough pullback, you might see a demand level and a buy, or a supply and a sell. Cool. But the whole idea of it is that they're very hard to, if you're trying to catch reversals, you're going to just blow up your account. So they're the hardest markets to do that. This is a trending market. So whereas I trade the midweek reversal, this is most of the time how Neo, the day trades or swing trades, give me great trades, because we're seeing midweek reversals in the market. Do you get it? So now again, when it comes to these ones here, these are trending weeks, and then other weeks. So this was a midweek reversal. I'm trying to see if you can see another one. I've shown it before. This one here is a consolidation week here. So this is more of a consolidation week. Some people might call it midweek reversal, but it's more of a consolidation week, how it looks. Trying to see. There's better consolidation weeks where it literally doesn't do much, but I'll definitely call this a consolidation week. So midweek reversal goes one, it's a triangle. It's either a triangle like this, or it's a V shape. As you can see here, this, or you could call it an A and a V. So you can see here, boom, A, and then it'll be a V. So this is definitely a consolidation week over here. Right there, you see? So it's basically that it's just accumulation and distribution before they do a move. And that's why we saw that. And then this is why the next week, boom, we saw a midweek reversal dump. So yeah, like I said, it's mad because I was actually in this buy on GJ from here, guys and girls. And I came out, I was just like, yeah, I just came out here. Look, if I held that trade, I would have made money this week. Look at that buy. That was what, 500 pips. I would have flipped a whole account to like £200-300 with the lot size. I was in. Mad, crazy. I just held it. But yeah, that's that. This was the Neo trade as well, by the way. You can see. So last week we had our Neo levels here, and you can see it did it, boom, and then gave the trade. They literally held this trade to the end of the month, and they don't often do that, and they don't often give us Neo entries on Fridays to hold. That's a crazy. It shows you how crazy JPYs have been. Usually we get our Neo trades Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but yeah, Friday, that's a one-off, and that's why they were so awkward for us to try and catch this big move. So yeah, that's all the JPYs basically. Most of them are rejecting, so I wouldn't. Anybody got any other pairs they want me to check? Let me know. Let's go here. AD CAD. What is this buy they just did? So right here, you can see it now. So we've almost had a 5 minute break of structure. There's technically a level of structure break here on this 5 minute candle. As you can see, it went up, pulled down, and it's breaking structure here. So for all the aggressive entry traders on this 5 minute break of structure, you would get in on the close of this candle, wherever it closes, and then you'd have a tight stop loss. You'd have like a 7 pip stop loss. And again, you got your, let's switch this on. So you got TP1 here, TP2 here, TP3 here, and TP4 here. That's aggressive traders, basically, if you wanted to get in for this possible buy. I mean, you might as well if you were going to get in here, because it's either going to break this low or hold it. So there's no point really being fancy about it. I don't think these indices are going to sell, by the way. I'm just going to have to take a loss this week on my account. It's not too bad anyway. I'm only losing like $150 on a 100K account, so it's not too bad. Is why I say risk management's important. So you see what I'm saying? So if I lose $150 this week, next week I could end up making like $400-500, and that's just how I'm trading this 100K account. Again, from Funded Trader Plus with no time limit. I'm just trading very simple, because what's happened is that this month has been a very aggressive month for my entries. Like I showed you on GJ, the Neo setups don't usually come in on Fridays, so that already shows me that March has just been crazy. This has not made any proper sense. And this is the problem you have when you over risk on your account. I keep saying to people, because you're going to try and pass prop firms or grow an account. And when you do that type of stuff, whenever you get one of these months, like me, I'm having an up and down March, then basically you just put yourself in an issue, because you're trying to make all this money, but the market doesn't care about your strategy. Your strategy is based on when it works. That's it. So as long as you keep your risk in check, I'm fine, because then now I'm in a period where I'll be a bit profitable, break even. But as soon as the breakthrough happens, like we started having in January up to mid-February, where trades are just first entry, winning, we're catching big ADR2 hits, making money, then yeah, obviously the account will jump up a level. It will jump up a lot of levels. So yeah, I hope people understand the idea of that. So I'm not trying to over risk. I'm just taking my time with these trade setups. Just taking my time, not caring. There's no time limit on that account. I don't need to rush for anyone to prove that I can make 2,000, 4,000 in a trade. I'm not really bothered about that. I'm more bothered about consistency. And that's it. So, and that just proves to me again that the strategy works very well. You just stay consistent with it. So, and if you're able to do that with 100K, 200K, million, then yeah, within the 10-year span of trading, you're going to be a very successful trader. Do you know what I mean? So that is my whole idea of trading. I'm not trying to be this, oh yeah, I made 2,000, I made this. If I do it on like a flip account, yeah, that's great. But on those bigger accounts that you're trying to get $1 million capital, I wouldn't suggest it, because at some point your strategy is going to start to move funny. And I tell people all the time, people get very overconfident with high win rate. I'm like, at some point the market does this weird little shift, and for a week or a month, depends how long it does it for compared to your strategy, it will be weird, and that'll be the time where it really tests you as a trader, whether you're going to quit, whether you're going to lose a lot of money. You just have to be careful. So just take it in stride. SPX is still going down, but German 30 is moving funny. Any pairs you want me to check, let me know, guys and girls. This one's still moving funny. They just keep doing this. I don't like this pair. This will probably be the last time I trade this pair as well. I'm not trading it. It just does some weird moves. Like this was just annoying. This freeze in the market here, and then this weird little spike up. Then it's coming back down. Now it's doing this. It's going to retest the Asian mid range right now. So if you're seeing you might be seeing a possible sell set up in this again. We'll see. Like they'll just keep doing this, and then they keep going down again. So German 30 seems like it's gearing up for another possible sell. If anybody's not already in it, I'm in it again. Like I said, if it loses, my stop losses is just above these highs. If it loses, it loses. I'll just have a losing week. Just have to take it for what it is. You can't win every single week in this game. Gotta move on. So yeah, you could be looking for a possible sell in that. SPX is still holding. It's moving much better than this though. SPX is still holding some type of bearish structure right now. Again, if we go to the 1 hour time frame, on the 1 hour chart, we can see it broke structure here. Boom, broke structure here. This one did as well. So I don't know why it's moving funny. It broke structure here. Went to go retest it to try and scare you. It's probably going for this liquidity grab here. This move here was just ridiculous with Euro news. Any pairs you want me to check, guys and girls, please let me know. Please let me know. We've got 22 more minutes on this Zoom, so for this live stream, let me know, guys and girls. Right, let's go to AD CAD. Let's go to the primer. So we just leave the chart here so we see what this one does for now. Ooh, that was a weird break of structure. Nah, I wouldn't say that was a break. It's a weird one. It kind of is a break. Put it here. Yeah, to be fair, I would say it's a break. I would say it's a break. Is it a break? Ooh, it's a touching. It's a touching. And they rejected here. Now I wouldn't say that. I would say here's a break. You know why? Because we can see how many times they're rejecting. They rejected off of this level again. So if it breaks this level, then yeah, that's a better indication. Then that's a break. I would say here. So that gives you about an 8 pip stop loss. That's what I'll do. I wouldn't say. So if you are going to enter, then on a 5-minute break of structure there, because we saw it looked like it broke, it didn't, and then now we're even seeing a rejection, and we can see the wick rejection here as well. So yeah, I'd be patient. Patience pays in Forex. Any pairs you want me to check, guys and girls, let me know. Right now, we're just waiting on AD CAD. There's nothing else really going on. Waiting for this one to sell. Want this one to sell down to yesterday's low. They're being pagans. It is Friday, the end of the month, so trades might be moving a bit funny today as well. So we have to bear that in mind. That it's not only just a Friday, which can usually be weird. It's Friday, the end of the month. So see if they're going to do massive aggressive moves to close, finally close that quarter to open a new 3-month candle, or they're going to just literally consolidate today because they've done everything they needed to do. Would you move the market? Let's go check it, mate. Euro CPI. Oh yeah, CPI. Yeah, it's definitely going to do something. So let's see what happens in the next 19 minutes. I'll stay on the live. So we're waiting for that. That's the biggest news of today, isn't it? Yeah. The rest of it's all medium. So this is the last high impact news. Let's see what it does. It will shake the market. So that could actually do something with German 30. Hopefully they're just faking out right now. And then hopefully they're just faking out and then we see something. It's gonna do that, could do something for the GBPs and this as well. Yeah, they're just going for this liquidity grab. So hopefully they reverse it. Aggressive moves. Clever, clever. So they could be going right now. It looks like they're going for this liquidity that they left here. Let's switch this off so you can see. So let's see if they're going to take the liquidity above here. There's liquidity that was left here. So we could be seeing them do something like this. Boom, boom, boom. Grab the liquidity and then come back down like that. Let's see what they do. Yeah, I think that might affect it as well. So I'm looking to see what that does to SPX, the Michigan consumer statement. I believe it is. Looking to see what that does. It's one of those days you just got to ride the wave. Ride the wave. Because it hasn't given us no huge breakouts yet. So you just got to ride the wave. If you are in trade, you got to ride the wave. If not, then got to see what happens. We've got the GDP as well for CAD pairs. So like I said, it's that end of month like flush. So they're either going to do massive moves to just hit target, to hit liquidity levels they're trying to go for, or we're just going to see a mad consolidated market today. I'm just going to take it. Like I said, whatever I get, I'm closing my trades today. I'm not holding no trades over to the next month. So whether I'm negative or positive or it hits my stop loss, whatever it is, I'll just take it. If trades hit my stop loss, then that's it. I'm out. I'm done. Come back next week. It is what it is. If I'm in profit, even if it's not at my TP, I'm closing my trades because, again, I'm not holding for that new monthly candle. Let's go over here to these. Yep, AED CAD has broken structure, people. So your entry has now triggered right there. So you can get in on your buys on AED CAD based on the strategy. And now we could be seeing a buy up. Right there, see what I said? Wait for this clear defined break. Now we've got a clear defined 5-minute break. We've got a 15-minute engulfing candle with a pin bar rejection. So this is a good setup for a buy initiation. We've seen this as a demand level now here. So this whole area here is a demand. Let's do this. What am I wasting time for? Just click that thing and let it go. So right there, this is held as a demand level. CHFs are just paganing and pulling back right now. See what this Euro news does. Now they're pulling back down. Let's see what they do anyway. Doesn't matter. Let's see what they do. Don't look at this. This aggressive moves. This is ridiculous. So I'm currently in these, but testing these though. I think it might have done the move yesterday though here, even though it was a small move. I'm still seeing if this will go to the low today. But we have to see. This Euro news could be the make or break. It could just smash that level. We already had CHF news, so it is what it is. Well, we checking. Let's see what AD CHF doing. If they brought it back out, yeah, they're doing mad aggressive moves on these CHFs right now. Euro CAD still pulling down. GBP CAD still pulling down. It's weird when they do that. It's like pairs come out of sync. So I hope you're all seeing this, guys and girls. Again, if we do see a buy on this pair, AD CAD on the dashboard. So for me, I'm looking for longer term sells. But like what the whole reason why I started to formulate the strategy is because it will do a mad stop hunt, like a massive move. using my Neo indicator strategy, it will do a massive move towards my area to look for the possible sell trade. But why not? Why can't you trade that actual buy to that area? So I had to start figuring out what could I look at for that buy. And then what I'm seeing is that, okay, if you see a 1 hour break of structure and then you see the retest, then that could be an indication that they're doing that massive buy towards the area. I would be looking for the Neo swing trade sell. So, because basically I'm missing a whole trade that's going in a direction, and these trades could be like 200 pips sometimes, and then I'm waiting to catch my 200 pip trade. So I'm basically trying to ride it up and down, but to ride it up, it's more of a scalping strategy in a sense. So yeah, that's what that is. Just so people are aware. Let's go see SPX again. I need to add. SPX is buying as well, so that means the DAX is probably gone all the way up. Let's go back here. You naughty pair. Yep. So they're going for this liquidity. And they left most definitely. And they left it here as well. So let's see if they're going to do a liquidity sweep on this one right here. Let's see if they're doing that. AD is buying nicely right now. TP1 has been hit on AD CAD for, it's like probably 8 pips or something, yeah. For 8 pips, TP1 has been hit, TP2 is here, TP3 is here, and TP4 is up here. And again, this is all based on what we're seeing here. So you can see this more clear. Boom. TP1 is, where's TP1? TP1 was the London session mid-range. TP2 was the Asian low. TP3 is the Asian mid-range. You've even got technically another one here, which is the previous day's high is here. But we'll just skip that one to the Asian high because we're already 3 TPs in profit, so might as well skip it. It's doing a massive buy right now. We got news, high impact news in 7 minutes for euros. See what they do. Anybody in this AUD CAD trade? By the time it hits TP, by the time it hits TP2, I would say put a break even. Like I said, it's only a 8 pip stop loss, so even if you lose the trade, you're not gonna, you shouldn't really be crying. It's only an 8 pip stop loss. So, but yeah, if it hits TP2, then definitely put a break even on your trade, and then it'll be a risk free trade, and then you see what happens. See what happens. See if you make some money today. What I am seeing is that it seems like it's better to take these type of trade setups from after 8 o'clock. Even if they've gone off before, then maybe just leave it, because you're really basically, imagine like literally this is here. So, and this is why I said I'm building a strategy with you guys and girls. So like I said, you're free to take these trades, but at the same time understand there will be losses because I'm building it. But what it seems like is happening is that wait for them to do this, because this is the problem. This is why I start like the New York Zoom at a certain time, yeah, at 2 o'clock. Even though these boxes open at like 8, you need to wait to see if they're going to do a fake out move first, and then you want to try and get your entry in the trade. There's probably a higher probability that the trade will work. So at first I was taking all these entries like straight away when I come in here and trying to catch that move. Okay, cool. Now I'm seeing that you've probably got a better chance of winning the trade, because every time what's happened is I haven't started these London session or New York session zooms from as soon as the market opens. I've started them from a bit later, and it seems like we've been winning trades like that. Do you get it? Because the trade will happen within the session. Do you understand? Like, even if there's just one pair, it seems like that might be a better way of taking these trade setups rather than trying to gain, because that way at least you've waited to the last possible moment. So if it does fake out, it was just going to be a fake out. But if it does obviously give you the opportunity and it works, then you've caught, instead of catching the first trade faked out, second trade faked out, you've kind of caught that third one and you've gone with it. So we'll see over time, innit? Like, we'll all have a testament to see if, oh yeah, John, it seems like, if we wait an hour after 8, it seems like that's when the trades are coming in. If we wait 3 p.m., London time for New York session, that's when the trades come in. Do you get it? So it'll be like that. It'll be better like that. We got high impact news coming in 3 minutes, so off we're at 3.5 minutes, so be ready. Be ready. We're almost half the way to TP2, so if you start seeing it doing an aggressive move, you can put a break even if you want. But sometimes we have seen them go back and retest these areas and then go and buy more in London or sell more in London. So you have to be wary of that one as well. On SPX, like I said, I'm just being fully transparent with you when I'm winning and losing in this market. It doesn't really bother me, like, in terms of certain things. The reason why is because, again, I'm just trying to find sensible consistency rather than over risking. The only time I'll over risk on accounts now is on if I'm doing flip accounts. But on prop accounts, again, no time frame from funded traded plus. I'm just taking my trade. So for some people, it'll be affecting them if they're taking losses, because they're like, oh, I've got a time frame, or I'm trying to pass, I'm trying to do this. But like I said, the strategy does what it does. I know the Neo strategy works, so that's why I trade it. You just got to be accepting. You got to take your losses gracefully. That's why I always try and teach people. You have to take your losses gracefully, and the only way you'll take your losses gracefully is if you're not over risking. If you don't care when the trade hits stop loss because you're not risking a lot, like I'm losing like $20-$30 a trade on a 100k account, doesn't really matter, because if the third entry is right, I can win like $300. Do you get it? So it doesn't bother me. So even if the fourth trade is right, I could still end up being profitable. And over a 2 week period, that's how I was profitable, but like 200, almost $300 on a 100k account. Because even though I had losing trades, by the time the big trade did come through, I was fine. So again, if you're trading like with that type of mind frame, it's easier for you to see long-term consistency. I know it doesn't help, meaning that you're going to get money fast. I get it. But I'm here to teach people how to become long-term consistent. My job is not to teach people how to make money fast. There are probably other people out there that can show you that. That's good on them. If you see a magical strategy that they seem to have a 90% win rate of making money fast, then hey, I'll join it. I'm not no big-headed person. Boy, let me do that. I'm not going to start teaching it, but yeah, I'll do it on my own account, on my little flip account. Yeah, I ain't going to say no to money. You know what I mean? But in the end of the day, I'm trying to teach people how to not, lose their house because of trading and stuff like that. I'm trying to just be a bit more realistic with trading. So, and hopefully that can help people, calm their emotions down when they just realize that, oh, it's just a process. So we keep doing it. So we're seeing a rejection now on the London mid-range for SPX, which is fantastic so far, but it's not really anything. It's a 15-minute candle rejection. DE40, sorry. We're seeing a rejection here, so they went for the liquidity grabs on this area. Again, I'm hoping all of these zooms are helping people. So they went for not there because they just created that. They went for the liquidity grab here. They went a bit higher. I don't see it. They didn't go for this one here. So this is obviously a level of resistance on the 15-minute time frame. They didn't go there. They went to go retest. This is supposed to be yesterday's high. I don't know. This is what I'm saying. Look at the weirdness they did. Oh, it's because this is weird. Yeah. So this was yesterday's high. So they went to go retest yesterday's high, which was obviously a level of resistance. So that's where even here they went there, failed, went there, failed, went there, failed, went there, failed. So yeah, that's what they're doing. Okay, we've got the impact news coming in now. Let's see what it does. Now they could just say, Jonathan, shut up. Boom. Get out this trade. All the JPYs are the same. I've already broken these down. You don't want to get in on the impulsive sell because it's a trending week in the market and you'll just blow up your account if you try and sell these. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame. It probably is rejected. So if you're getting in now on these sells, you're trying to get like super sniper entries, basically. And what I mean by that is you're basically saying, I hope this sells, rather than it looks more like it should sell. Your 1 hour break of structure is here in the market and it hasn't broken structure yet. So I'm not saying obviously it's got to break structure at some point. So yes, you could get in here and it could sell. But if you want to wait a bit more, you really want to wait for this to break structure and then pull back and then take a trade. So basically the JPYs will be looking at sells from next week. Another thing as well is the weekly candle is going to open high. So when the weekly candle, if it stays high, yeah, look here. So the weekly candle here opened like just above a mid-range. Yeah, boom. Now the weekly candle here will open high, which gives you a better chance of a sell. So let's say it closes here, boom. Let's just say it closes. Okay, that's Tuesday. So Monday. So like here, let's say it closes like here, yeah? Now, if it opens high, what you could see is something like this on Monday, is a double top. Let's say it breaks structure, actually, to make it better for you. So again, none of this is guaranteed. I'm just trying to give you an idea of kind of how I view the market. Now you're seeing a double top sell continuation. So we want this to happen, break structure, and then either a double top sell like this on Monday, or we want it to do a 618, 786 Fibonacci pullback, boom, and then you can get in on your Monday 15-minute break of structure sell. So yeah, you could see something like that. But if you're getting in now, it's an aggressive entry. And again, they could just pull back. Also, the new monthly candle is going to open. This is what I'm trying to tell people. So if you are trying to take a sell on it, the new monthly candle, wherever it closes today, the new monthly candle is going to be there. And on top of that, on the new month, they could gap the market up or down. They could gap it higher. So it's just not safe to take a long-term sell. Wait for some structure. If we saw a nice breakout today, and then London session, you could have been looking at a re-entry sell if you wanted to catch a scalp. But right now, it's a bit risky, depending on how you trade. If you're a 1 minute trader, then yeah, kudos. You know, you probably catch good 20 pips. But if not, you know, it is what it is. So for me, I would say personally, I'm not touching these until I see a more defined trend break. But again, it's completely up to you. You know, you don't have to trade what I'm saying. I'm just another guy in the market, just like the other millions of traders out there. I could be completely wrong. It could just melt here 400 pips, and you'll be like, John, I wanted to sell. I don't know. I don't know. I can only do how I see the market, and how I see it is I'd wait for the next week. So AUD CAD, nice big 1 hour candle rejection. Still seeing it buying up a little bit. We haven't seen TP2 hit yet. See, it's blown me out of this. Nope, still randomly in these trades. We're not seeing too much on news right now. AD CAD looks like it's still buying. Okay, yep, it closed me out of one. Seems like these CADs are going crazy with it right now. Nope, so this is probably buying as well. Some more. Yeah, we're probably not going to see nothing on these until US news. Oh, they're saying minimum wage is going to raise in the UK in April. Yeah, I'm still in SPX and German 30. They look like they're going to hit stop loss again, though. Probably be a losing week for me on my proper accounts. But like I said, I'm only losing like 150 to like 170 on those accounts. Nothing too major. Nothing I can't come back from, you know what I mean? Again, very good risk management, so I'm not stressed. Just take the week for what it is. I knew it might be a funny week because that's why I remember. You can always see when we have no neo trades, so I'm not giving out signals, then you already know that it's a funny week in the market. Basically, nothing's really doing anything. So those were the only trades that appeared, so I took them. And again, yeah, we just have to see. It's the end of the month, so we might not be seeing too much on it. For it to do a massive move in the opposite direction, it probably might not do it. There's a probability it won't. So SPX is buying back up again. Let's go here. Probably buying back up as well. Yep. Yeah, they're just holding this. Yeah, we probably won't see much until the news later on. Let's go back to AD CAD. go to gold and see what it's doing. Yeah, so gold hit our overall TP from Tuesday. Took 2 days though. Almost at TP2 on AED CAD. Let's put this in here for now. So, guys and girls, if you do want to get access to the Neo indicator when it's created, it should definitely be out in April. My coding team, the main guy, should be back by then. Let me know. I'll make some more videos on it this week so you can see what it is. That is the playlist for Neo, so you can watch the playlist and understand what Neo's actually doing for you. So what I'm seeing is that this is the strategy I'm teaching you. So I teach one where you can catch the reversals. Oh, this is a massive move. I'm teaching you the strategy where you can catch the reversals. That's what I'm trying to catch on like German 30 and SPX. Obviously, it's going to win or lose, same way as this one. I tend to manage to catch some good reversals on that. My stats are here because just to show people, I haven't updated this lately. I need to update this. So where are we? Here. So you can go through here and see the stats. I'll update this weekend. So you can see all the stats I've been giving out. I've been giving out these trades since September in the VIP. And yeah, so we've had trades here. This is this. And then the longer term swing trades are here. So you can see there's wins and losses in there. It's not just wins. We're not just winning all the time. A lot of these Neo trades do win though. They've got a higher win rate. The swing trades when a fresh new Neo trend appears. So idea of that. So let's say like this one. So you see this one here is like 5, yeah? So you can even see AED JPY is 5. So that means 5 days ago, it already told you to start looking for buys on AED JPY. And then obviously we can see what the JPYs did. CAD JPY, look, 5 days ago, it told you that it was a bullish trend. Look at what it did. Even all of them. So you can see basically what's going on there. So that's those ones. That's how those big moves happen, like what you're seeing on the JPYs. And that's what you're seeing this Neo pip count basically. This is why these trades are huge trades. So that's what the indicator's created for, is to help you catch these massive trade setups basically. Let's see what we've got going on here. Knew it, they did a reversal. I knew it. Look at these pagans. Look at them. What's that? Pagans. That's the word for them. Pagans. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so that's all the stats there. I added the playlist in there. With that, you also get the VIP as well. So the VIP, I'll get you a link for that as well, so you can see what's in the VIP. I really do suggest you join it. It's a lifetime fee. By the way, it's a lifetime access, one-time fee. Sorry, I'm just trying to multitask, so bear with me. So I really do suggest you get in that if you're interested, because in the end of the day, you're going to learn all of this information. Look why I'm showing you like these trades. You're going to be learning more and more about this. And yeah, you just pay once for it. You just pay it, don't look back again. Do you get it? And the more updates I have to Neo as well, you're also going to be privy to those as well. So you're going to get that, so you won't have to pay again. But like I said, once it's out, I'm going to be using it a lot on the live stream as well to show you guys and girls. And it's going to be a monthly fee, and the lifetime access will cost more. Where are we here? So if you haven't already got that, you can see the playlist is there. I just posted it in the chat, and I've posted the lifetime, the VIP as well, so you can see that. But I definitely do suggest people get in that, Look at this beautiful trade. Again, you can see right over here, AUD CAD, stop hump 1, bullish. It happened 21 candles ago. And now what we're seeing, there you go. So we had our 1 hour break of structure over here. We had our pullback yesterday that gave us a TP2 hitter, which was great. This was like 38 pips. And then we even had another entry. So I gave out 2 entries. I gave out an entry yesterday from here in the New York session stream, and it went to TP2. And then I gave another one. Again, this is what's helping me pick these trades. All of this I have alerts for. And all of these break of structures I'm showing you here. Oh, look for 5 minute, look for this. The indicator already has all of this. So once, like I said, I'm going to set it all up. I'll definitely have it ready for next week. And then I'll be showing you guys and girls the indicator on my MT4 next week, how it works as well. So how I'm able to just use the indicator. And this indicator is not only an indicator, it's an expert advisor. So let's say there's a 5 minute break of structure here on the indicator on MT4. You could have easily, as price action was there, you could have just set your bot as soon as it's got an EA. So you could have set the bot, it would have took the risk below there. And again, you can just break it down. So all you need to do is use TradingView for your analysis, but then you can just enter your trade setup on MT4 with the EA, and you'll know, oh, if it goes here, that's TP1, and all of this type of stuff. So you can set it like that. So you can say, yep, take me this amount of trade. What I do usually trade on is I trade on the ADR. So the ADR, so you can see, I use the ADR. And that's in my second course video that I have for the VIP service. It explains this a bit better. So, in fact, you don't even need it. The ADR is right here. Look, 73 pips. So it tells us the ADR 73 pips. So from here to here, from our entry, which would have been, I believe, here. And it would have been here. So you want to put a break even on AUD CAD. 73 pips is all the way up here. So this would have been a day trade, 73 pips, obviously, all the way up there for my take profit. And I can just take levels out. So let's just say 70 pips, 35 pips of that could be there. So you could tell the EA to take you a trade at half an ADR from that 5 minute entry, which would get you 35 pips, which was pretty much take profit free. Simple. You get it. And the bot would just take that for you. So if you need to go back to work or you need to do something else, you could have just gone and done that. You wouldn't have been stressed. So yeah, and again, this is why it's a lifetime access, because all of these things I'm saying, if you just pay off for the one-time fee, you can go take your 1 month, 2 months, 3 months to figure out how you want to better use it for your own trading. If you want to ask me questions as well, because you've been a VIP, like, oh, John, I'm trying to use it with imbalances and this and that. What do you think about this? I'll obviously be able to help you out. Either you can message me on Telegram. I'm very helpful. Like, I'll leave you a voice note, or again, even in a Zoom call that I'll do, let's say on a Sunday, I could go through some things with you guys and girls as well. So yeah, just let me know. The whole thing is just, it's a tool to help you trade. It's not, you don't have to only trade the Neo strategy with this. You can trade however else you see it. What I've said, I figured out a good one is that if you use stop hunt 1 to initiate or to figure out when the market is probably pulling back, yeah, it's great for you, whether it's bullish or bearish, even if you don't want to pay attention to the trend. So you could use it to scalp as well. Just saying, okay, yep, we're getting this, boom, I'm only looking for like 25 pips on a buy or sell, and you can take a trade. Again, that's how this one here came up. So that was a quick scalp right there. Put your trade at break even now, guys and girls. This was a quick 17 pip trade. You know, if you're able to get a better understanding of this and a higher win rate, that's $170 on a 1.0. It's $17 on a 0.10, basically, or maybe a bit lower. It all depends. Look at that move, that pullback. Only CHFs. And this is how I was able to catch this trade. We had a 1 hour break of structure. We had a pullback the first day, aggressive entry for the sell continuation. And then I say wait for the next day. The next day here came in, London session, break of structure. And then we had our sell all the way down to take profit free. Entity count, what have we got? Let's go to the 40. Let's see if they're being pagans. Traders like watching paint dry. Yep, they've been ultimate pagans. So they went for the liquidity grab. right there. Let me see. They did go back for the liquidity grab. Let's see if they eventually sell it from here now. That was the most aggressive move today, this liquidity grab move. Now what we're hoping for is for them to actually start creating structure. So right now you'd be looking for a 5-minute structure or 15-minute structure for them to break for a possible sold continuation. The last 5-minute structure was here on the DAX. It was there. They've gone to grab the liquidity. Hopefully their sell order was above here. That'd be beautiful. If not, it's more than likely probably going to hit stop loss. If they keep buying, it's going for stop loss, which is above the Asian highs. So last high. But if not, then they've gone to grab this liquidity here, and then hopefully that's the last spike they should be doing today on that pair. So that's the 5-minute entry here. If you're not already in this pair, if you want to get in earlier, it's completely up to you. But that's the 5-minute break of structure there. SPX, they've bought up as well. They still haven't grabbed this liquidity here just yet. But the 5-minute break of structure they've left behind after that is down here. So you want to see how they behave at this level. If they go back and break this level, then that's a great sign that they could be selling price. Right now there's still liquidity resting above this area here, which is the London session open high, sorry. So they could be going there, grab the liquidity, and then bring it back down. So that's what we could be seeing. These pairs are pulling all the way back. Look at that. This is an aggressive move. This is that Friday. Get out. Get out. So all the CHFs are pulling back now. So this could be a New York setup, like how we saw AED CAD. So we can see they went off the 50. This is why I say the 50 is not great sometimes. You can see what they're doing. So they did sell it from the 50, but then they only went down to here. Now we could be seeing a pullback to this level. So in New York, we'll come back and check this. We're looking for the 786 or around the 886 level, or even the 618, but it looks like they're going to the 618 now. So we'll come back in New York and see where this pair is. If it's respected structure, if it breaks this level here, then it's out of our league. We're not interested for now. And GBP CHF's even buying. Cool. Yeah, so that's kind of it really for now. Let's go see what gold is doing. Yep, that's kind of it, guys and girls. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there anyway. Hopefully some people caught the AED CAD trade. I know there was 2 people that said they were in it. Like I said, set a break even now and then see if it runs all the way up to here. And that'd be a 47 pip trade, see if it does. So thank you for your time, guys and girls. Hope you had a good session with me. And I'll see you in New York session. Take care. That's okay. See you later.